You have just finished your literary analysis unit, and now we're moving into the argumentative essay. Most of you, especially if you took English 111 here at Nash Community College, had to write an argumentative essay in English 111. And so we will follow the same tips and writing styles that any argumentative essay requires. You will need a thesis that is debatable and arguable to prove your thesis throughout your essay. So let's look at the essay assignment for just a moment. All right, before we go any further, let me first apologize. If there's a whirling noise behind me, our AC at work is not working very well right now, and so I have brought a fan in to keep me cool today. So if you hear the fan in the background, I hope it's not too distracting. All right, so let's move forward. Your argument essay is going to focus on your career or major at your four-year college. And I always feel it's very important for you to know as much as you possibly can about your future career to make sure you're headed in the right direction. So one thing that I would like, or the topic for your argument essay rather, is what is a controversy or trend for my major or profession? And this could be anything. So if you are going into the medical profession, it could be about HIPAA laws or Obamacare or a new procedure that may cure some disease that you're interested in discovering. If you are going into IT, what are the controversies and trends with privacy and making sure that my information doesn't get hacked, and thinking back to, the Target at Christmas time and the credit card situation. If you're going into education, you could look at funding for education for teachers. You could look at the education lottery. You could look at Common Core. You could look at classroom size, and does that play an impact on it? Regardless of what your future profession is, there's going to be a controversy or a trend. And so one thing that you're going to do with this assignment is you're not only going to research it like you did with other research papers in the past, but you are going to be required to interview someone in your field. Now, if you don't know anyone in your field, but you know a professor or an instructor, you can interview them. But this will give you a greater insight into what your profession requires. Hold on one moment. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So again, your sources. You're going to have one primary source to gain better insight into what you're majoring in. So if you're having a hard time finding someone to interview, please let me know. Your other two sources, because you will have 2 to 3 other sources, will be from credible and reliable sources. So NC Live is a great source. If your profession has a organization, so for instance, I know several of you are majoring in psychology, so you could go to the American Psychological Association's website and get information about controversies or trends, or you could go to your specific website. My husband is a school psychologist, and so there is a National Association of School Psychologists. So you could go to like their website for something more specific directed towards what you want to do. We're going to stick with MLA for this assignment. This will be your last assignment that you do in MLA. After your argumentative assignment, we are moving into APA, but we'll get into that later. And the length of the page is 4+ pages, not including your works cited page. So I really want you to investigate this trend or controversy, things of that nature. Your audience is a student who's debating what to major in. So you are to convince them to go into your profession while still addressing the controversy or trend of your profession. One other thing that I really want you to look at is we no longer live in a society where it's just your little community. We live in a global society. So One thing is, to answer the question, what is a controversy or trend for my major profession? But I want you to take a national focus and an international focus. How does your profession impact the world? How does the world impact your profession? And believe me, all of our professions impact us beyond the United States border. Now, I would like to say that one thing that gets students every time that we try to write an argumentative essay is that they don't address the opposition. You must, for it to be an argument, there must be someone who says, oh no, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. That's fine. That's not a problem. So make sure that when you are investigating in your research and writing that you acknowledge the opposition and then tell them why they're wrong. And that helps to prove your point. So that's a little bit about your assignment. I hope it clears things up. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email me. Thank you and have a good day.